From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. Returns looking good so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now we have a timeout for the injured player, and it's somebody they can scarce afford to lose. Deebo Samuel, the one being checked on. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Buying some time right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, trying forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Edger and Cooper takes it away. And the Thunderbirds take over as he records his 10th career INT. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Offense in the hurry up here. Now Wilson on the play fake. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. Wilson now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. His first throw is an interception. Adoree Jackson makes the play. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment in your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down. From the gun, it's May. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Wide open down the field, and he has it! He goes the distance, touchdown, LA! The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On play action now, Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
2nd and 10 now. Has it downfield, working the left. Rolling into enemy territory. At the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Thunderbirds just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Thunderbirds take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
To the air on 1st down, May. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. It's a gain of 22. And the Chargers will have a 1st. May now from the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he makes the Huffco. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Thunderbirds double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 8. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Thunderbirds take over as they intercept it for the third time in just our opening quarter. They've got first down from the 31. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Wilson now off the play action. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Into the secondary past the 40. Along this sideline inside the 25. Is in. Touchdown. The Thunderbirds parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Thunderbirds stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Dameon Pierce now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. On play action, here's May. And they pick him off again. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Thunderbirds are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down, here's Russ. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Wide open, downfield, got it! And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Thunderbirds grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. And look at this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They're out and set. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That's the end of one, and yikes. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throw for May. And he'll be touched down after a big play.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Live bump, and he's out the clear. The 50. 30. And he finishes off the return partner, and just like that, gets his team 2 points.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To throw. Here's Wilson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Wilson now, 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
May on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. Operating from the gun, here's May. Hauled in by Waddle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 26-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Headed out right. Cut near the goal line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch, on the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying the time for that play that led to the score.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Thunderbirds out and ready to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And the Chargers take possession. From the gun, it's May. Into the hands of Pitts. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Thunderbirds get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 18 on second down. Complete now to the right side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space,